Hey babe, don't forgive them. You're only forced, technically, to forgive if they genuinely come asking you for your forgiveness, which is rare. And even then, the healing is when that begins for you. You can still set your boundaries, you can still set the walls up, and you do not have to allow them into your life. The healing of forgiveness is for you, not them. You don't even have to tell them that you forgive them. You tell the divine that you did, if they come and ask. But you don't have to tell them. You can say, I'll think about it. You can acknowledge that they asked you. You don't even have to give them the gratification that you forgave them. But technically, if they come asking, that is when we are called to forgive. But in reality, people don't realize that there are some offenses that people have done to us that we have to suffer and live with every day. We don't just get to forget some of the things people have done to us. There are things that people have done to me that linger daily as a reminder. I don't get to forget. So therefore, as much as I would like to forgive them, they never asked for it. And I get the daily reminder of what they did. So I don't have to forget. And there's peace. And I feel the peace. Because the divine doesn't command it. It's just doing the daily spiritual practice to find that peace through the pain. People don't realize that the transgressions that are done and committed are sometimes not as simple as just forgetting and moving on. Some of the things that are done to others have residual effects that last sometimes for the rest of a person's life that we have to face because of something you did. Physically, maybe emotionally, maybe mentally. You can probably move on, but what you did to me, perhaps, depending on what it is, I have to live with. Whereas you can move on and forget about it. That's why God doesn't force us to forgive. There's fine print to that. Fine print to that command. Don't forget the fine print. And that's because of the love that He has for us. I've had to cut people out of my life because of the things that they've done to me. They weren't sorry. And they didn't ask for forgiveness for the things that they did. And I live with the actions that they did to me to this day. And it's a daily reminder of the wrong choices they made against me. They don't have to live with it. I do. It's like getting a disease that someone gave you that you have to physically deal with the rest of your life. They didn't get the disease. They're the ones that gave it to you that you physically have to deal with. Do you think that's easy to just put in the back of your mind forever and heal? No. That's why you don't have to forgive unless they come asking for forgiveness. God would be cruel if that was the case. And like I said in the beginning, you don't have to tell them that you forgave them. That's between you and the divine. And it is for your healing. It's for your peace of mind, not theirs. It's for you. If they ever have the humility to ever humble themselves. The point of forgiveness is to cut off the need for vengeance, to cut off the need to get even, to cut off the habit, the continuation of this disease, this poison that happens from unforgiveness. Because that's what unforgiveness is. It's a poison that festers, that spreads, and then it becomes a tit for tat, and it just evolves. That's why forgiveness is so powerful, and why it's encouraged all throughout history, all throughout life. Forgiveness is a beautiful thing to see, and I have given it to some of the most unworthy people. I've given it myself. But later on, I realized they are the most worthy people, because I didn't deserve some of the forgiveness I've been given. But there are some people that I've not given my forgiveness to. They've not asked for it. But I've still found peace. I'm not vindictive. I've not given any vengeance or a vendetta against. I have found the peace in me to not continue the fester. And that's what matters most. It's like a silent form of forgiveness. But that is the key and the whole point of forgiveness. It's to stop the need for vengeance and the continuation of what happens when someone doesn't forgive.